Like how it looks reversed on the camera.
It is. It is reversed. I don't know how to fix that.
You're supposed to the link to
Discord.
yeah,
Yeah.
Discord.
Let's see here.
Oh, we have one viewer. One person's here.
Who's in here?
YouTube.
That didn't.
No, that's your streaming. Though. That's your.
Hold on.
Let's see.
Where's the share link?
Like one person who's in there, it's just like.
Oh yeah, you're right. Thank you. I'm dumb. I've never done this before, so.
It's all right.
Thank you, Tim.
Wow. I like that picture there.
Yeah, I don't know. It was also the smallest picture I could find that we used for a thumbnail. So.
Yeah.
Oh, Ian's on. That's his on.
Yeah, I had to use Chrome. It wasn't working in Safari for some reason. So. Oh, there's Ian. Yep.
Ian's on. Hey, Ian.
Hello. Is it supposed to be reversed like that? I don't even know.
Well, here, let's see.
Oh, you know what?
No, it's the right way around.
Yeah, it's right. It just looks like that on mine.
Yeah,
So
since we're the ones recording.
yeah.
Yeah, you can hear everything. You can hear us. You can hear the trains.
Better get your steamer going here, Johnny. People need action.
Ian left.
No, Ian, come back.
Hi, guys.
Hey, you know what? I should probably change the mic over to. Can I not change the mic? I wonder if it's already started. Let's see. Create poll, custom emojis. This is a good test too, you know what I mean? So like I can kind of figure out how all this works.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Hello, Brendan Strains. How you doing? Welcome.
Just running trains.
What trains we're running? So we're running an MTH Trainmaster demonstrator, and we also have, what do we have, a T1?
Yeah, Reading T1.
A Reading T1, and then there's a couple of interurbans on top, which I will get started in a minute here.
How's your 3000, dude? I know you have one as well. That's the Atlantic, right? The Atlantic. Good shot. It's a blue screen.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Zach. What's up, train friends? Welcome back.
Yeah.
It's a nice T1. Love the whistle on it. I wish MTA put the T1 Banshee on the new 2021 one. The whistle on the new, latest one, it's not bad, but it doesn't sit well with me. How are you?
I haven't heard it, so I don't know.
I don't like it for literally the stupidest reason. So, I grew up with Geotracks, right? And they had a successor that was like a waterfall, like a water wheel and everything. And I didn't like it because there's a whistle that plays when the train goes through. It's the exact same whistle MTH used. So I think it's a cheap Fisher Price toy every time I hear it.
What we'll have to do is I'll have to get a mic for the train area and run a USB, and then I can use that.
You can hear it pretty well though.
Can you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, Zach says when you're standing for the camera, he says someone doesn't make for a good window. When you're standing in front of the camera, Zach says you didn't make for a good window.
Oh.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I'm sorry, Matt's not very see-through. Favorite steam locomotive? His is, he says his is the Shay. How about you, Tim? What's your favorite steam engine? If you know mine.
Shay is my least favorite locomotive.
I respect Shays.
I respect them too, but nah. Mechanically, they're a nightmare compared to a locomotive with rods and stuff.
I like GS4. It's some of my favorite. Just because I'm 44, 49 for me.
You and about everybody else.
It's those big boy guys.
Ugh, big boy people.
Seen the real 44, 49 in person. Matt's got a good story about the 44, 49 and seeing it in person.
Oh, I did. Yeah.
Matt, you want to tell that story?
Sure. Holy cow! What is going on here?
We got Zach in. We got Brendan's Trains in.
Awesome. Joker's in here. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. It's my first live stream ever, so this is kind of a test bed too to see what I can do to make it better in the future. So I appreciate you guys in here. So yeah, I had a chance to see the real 4449 about I think it was like 2002, 2003. It actually came down the BNSF line one Saturday morning. I was inside my apartment, and all of a sudden I heard the whistle. And when I ran outside, there it is. Like, I didn't even know it was coming. Here's the 4449 just going right down the BNSF line, going eastbound into Chicago. It was a sight to see.
Envious. Very envious of you for that.
Yes, I've seen it too.
Envious of both of you, so screw you too.
We love you too, Johnny.
I want to see it on the main line running. I don't want. I could go to Oaks Park and see it for the Christmas train, but I don't know. It just feels wrong.
I'd rather you have seeing a locomotive like that is better to be seen.
Yeah, that's the last time, Brendan. That's the last time I saw it, to be honest with you. So
I know they've changed. The
at least, you know, in live form.
I like
I can't believe that that's been like 11 years since the last game.
I miss the steamboat whistle on that engine. The classic.
I love the steamboat whistle. That's one of my favorite whistles.
The one that was Dick Yeager's whistle, you mean?
The one they used at Train Fest 2009.
Did you guys turn your smokes off?
My smoke's off.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure because I don't see anything smoking. And I wanted to make sure
I
you
turned it off.
Okay, all right, cool. I didn't want you to burn out your smoke unit or something.
It's another thing for Sid to fix then.
That's we got 4 in here now.
Have you
Now
seen?
we got 3.
Have you seen SP&S 700? That's one I haven't seen. I've only seen one engine. The first was the big boy. But that's one engine that like everyone kind of forgets about. That's there.
Yep.
Just because SP&S is such a niche road name that not many people know about.
But I would like them to do just for one day for hoops and giggles. I forget, back in the 90s, there's some Northern Pacific Historical Society meet or whatever, and they were running, I forget what they were, I know they were running the daylight on some excursion, and then they also had the 700, but what they did with the 700 is they loaded it up.
Have you seen Spokane, Portland, Seattle 700? I have not, but that is a beautiful engine. So,
I like the 10.
That's kind of like one of those things
Yep.
where I want to see them.
believe it or not, I don't have an SPS engine yet, but it's actually next, I think, on my list for engines to pick up. So,
What do you mean the BN guy? Sure, you gotta need one.
you know, there's actually in that raffle, there's actually an SPS F unit.
FA set, yeah.
FA set, yeah. I think if I happen to win that, I think I would actually pick that one. Yeah. I mean, although Santa Fe Sharks could be up there too, but I don't know. I don't think I can
Guys,
Sharks.
the nice thing with the SP&S set is that's all you need is the AA because they never really ran B units with their sets. It was like
That's true.
AAs, I think, is the one.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I could be wrong because I don't like follow the SP&S hardcore. So I'm like,
Well, it's like the EJ&E. Those were only AB units.
Right.
There's no ABAs. So,
the only time where they would run maybe the two together is if they absolutely had to run both sets together.
hi, CSS Rail fan. Thanks for joining the stream.
Yeah, some people know that.
We're getting there. I wish Northern Pacific 2626 was preserved. It would make a great running mate to 700. Well said. I agree 100%. So, so the folks that we have here, you don't see them on camera, but we have Johnny is here from Adamus.
Yep.
And then we also have my friend, Mr. Tim Fraun. And both of my buddies are here tonight. We're running trains, so.
That T1 sits great on your layout.
It looks nice.
You get more
I'm surprised it makes it around the. I'm surprised that big tender makes it around the corners. To be honest,
It's
the
rated for
turns.
42, so.
All right. What is your favorite? What is your favorite extinct steam locomotive? Wow, that's actually a really good question. I would probably extinct. I guess the Blue Goose, right? Because that's not preserved anymore. That
was long gone.
Yeah, that was yeah. So I would say the Santa Fe Blue Goose, the original one, is probably my favorite extinct steam locomotive. Yours would be the Southern Pacific 442A6 Atlantic. Nice.
Yeah, he's got the same Atlantic I have.
Yeah.
And that's with Sid, the Daylight, TMCC.
Sean's Owen Scale Railroad.
Oh,
Joel,
enjoy
he's just doing a dumb meme. Hi, Sean.
Or the Ford Truck Shay. Yeah.
That's another one he's got. That's a really nice model. He's got a K-line.
So running on the top track on my elevated track is my that's my Chicago K-line Interurbans. So
And then Tim, what do you run on the inner track?
Tim, what are you running?
So I'm running a MTH FM Trainmaster painting the demonstrator colors. And that is a uncatalogued item that MTH did back in like 2014, 2015, I think.
And I've got my MTH Premier Proto Sound 2 Reading T1. This is an engine that came 2 days ago, actually. So I haven't done a video on it yet. I've been running, so this will be the first time on Matt's channel. The Lionel model has an excellent whistle. A fantastic whistle. I like the whistle they used in the TMCC one better.
I'm gonna get let's change up the view a little bit here.
What's up, Maddie C?
Get closer here.
Maddie C's here.
Oh, no.
How's everybody's evening going so far? What's everyone up to?
I'll have to buy a longer cord. Yeah, you know what? Look what I did. I could have gotten a little longer if I would have thrown it through the thing.
Oh well.
You know what? Hold on, guys. We're gonna go for a ride here. You know what? All right, I got self-powered right now.
T1 looks great. The more I look at
That's a
it.
pretty close shot, though.
Oh yeah. I'm debating on bringing that T1 to our next hangout, Maddie C. Or I might bring it to when we, or actually no, I might bring it to so when we do our York trip together. And that's when I might bring instead of the bird.
Hey, welcome, Maddie C. Thanks for joining, man. Sorry about the blank walls, guys. I'm working on it. I could finally get behind the layout, so. Go back there. The curtain fell down again, huh?
Yeah.
All right. I kind of figured out a way.
Nice tower in the group.
I know.
What is your favorite Lionel model engine? I like the Northers a lot. The FEF first generation was a really good engine. Both and so is the new generation of those too. The S3s, both generations were great. You and I have the Lionel Burks. Those are great engines too.
The thing with the second gen Legacy FES is, if you ever watch both of them run, I like the way how the first generation Legacy FEF runs compared to the second gen. I just think it's like, too, it has to do with the different motors too.
Oh yeah. The first gen FEFs are beautiful. If you can get your hands on one of those, do it. Yeah, you're missing out.
some more chips. So you guys should let me know.
It's all good. It's all good.
We're saving room for dinner.
You want me to go put those in?
If you want.
Yeah, it's
All
fine.
right, let me do it. This is gonna take.
Sorry, I'm stealing this chair.
I'm gonna steal his chair. Just hijack the stream while he goes and does his own thing.
Yeah,
So if we're taking over the stream, does it mean all those trains are ours then?
I suppose.
Hey Sterling.
Sterling.
Nice of you to drop by, dude. Matt is skedaddled upstairs to go get us some grub.
Yes. I got the stream going in the background while I'm looking for K-Line Interurbans online.
Well, I got to also remember the ones that Matt's running are conventional ones too.
Yeah, no TMCC.
I think Denny has a set of Interurbans for sale at his shop. They've been there for eons at this point.
Just about everything else in that store has been there that long.
Yeah. I'd stop by. Gotta put some things on layaway and all that. Hey, welcome to the stream. Old school running, yep, for sure. It's kind of hard to go back to conventional after you have all this scale command control stuff. But hey, it's nice. Let's see. Truth there, yep, for sure. Yes, that is the PS2 one I just got. It just came in about 2 days ago. Got it for an absolute steal, and I'm enjoying the engine to its maximum potential. I'm not usually a T1 guy, but for the price it was, I couldn't say no. Plus, it just looks nice in Matt's layout too.
The Trainmaster is mine. That's the uncatalogued demonstrator Trainmaster that MTH did about like 2014, I think.
It's a nice one. I love the horn on it too. See, I still want to have. I think I told you this project before. I know I told Sterling this project. I think I did. What was it? I would like to get a Southern Pacific Trainmaster and get some gallery cars, preferably in Amtrak colors, and paint them gray, but Southern Pacific.
You know, MTH did a set of those cars.
Southern Pacific ones?
Yeah.
No, probably finding an arm and a leg for them then.
If you can find them.
Yeah, that's the thing. I have a better chance of buying the Amtrak ones. At least I wouldn't feel that bad about getting them painted. Yeah. According to America's Best website, they have a PR and said, yes, they do.
Pensy and Reading Seashore or just River Pensy?
The one that you just said.
Pensy and Reading, okay.
Yeah, they have that one. It's also a conventional one. But yeah, they do want a pretty penny for it.
Yeah, we had one of those at Chicagoland a few years ago.
That's a really nice one. I still can't get over how it looks. Chicagoland, it's 7 Amtrak bi-levels, you do?
No,
No, say.
we got Superliners.
Yeah. I don't want the Superliner cars. I want like gallery cars, like commuter cars. Kind of like what Metro has. I've also been looking at those. No, okay. If you want to pay for them, then yeah, sure, same difference. You can pay for my cars.
I like how he says same difference and there totally is not.
That's Sean.
I know.
Hey, Burn Man.
Burnsy. Or as Matt Z says, Brian.
Uh, what do you think, Tim? Favorite tourist
Well,
route?
we'll see how the Cuyahoga Valley Scenic Railroad is in a couple weeks.
Yes, yeah, that'll be. I'm actually really looking
So
forward to that.
if that turns out good, I think that'll be my favorite tourist railroad.
See, we have a nice rare. We have very nice rare museum out here in Illinois. They don't have. It's not the most scenic journey ever.
Yeah,
They just see fields and forest.
maybe occasional Christmas trees or two.
Yeah, so that's why I'm envious of the other states where they have some very nice and beautiful tourist railroads. So I'm looking forward to Cuyahoga, and that's what I based my layout off of, roughly.
Yeah. Then the bell captain goes, "How about a set of Amfleet cars?"
Amfleet cars. I'd like to get a set of Amfleet cars.
Yeah,
It's like I don't know. That's a must. Let's see. Nice layout and trains. Thank you. The trains are ours. The layout is Matt's, who is currently doing stuff upstairs. So he'll be back momentarily. We're just hijacking the screen. Their tourist railroad would be the near Scenic Railroad, which closed, unfortunately. That is very unfortunate.
did it really?
Maybe. I haven't been keeping up. I don't keep up in the world of scenic railroads.
Neither do I.
Oh, you know what I do want to go to once they have the engine running again? The Western Maryland Scenic Railroad.
Oh yeah, to go see 1309.
No, I'd be there for 734.
Thank you. I agree. I want to see the big consolidation run.
That engine was classic because I watched, what was it?
Fast trains
Fast
or
Trains.
something.
Yeah. I love the whistle.
Oh,
that they
no,
used
yeah.
back then. That was beautiful.
Oh yeah.
Like I hated as a kid though. It's like when you grow up and you're a kid, you hate carrots or something. You grow up, you eventually have appreciation for them. It's like one of those kind of things. Either of
So
be members of Griffith or Chicagoland.
So I'm a member of the TCA Midwest Division modular group. So it's a traveling layout, and I belong to that. I am planning on becoming a member of the Chicagoland Line Out Club, but I haven't been there, so I don't want to
Struck the Bucks.
I don't want to drop like Johnny says. I don't want to drop the Bucks without seeing their layout first. I've been to Griffith once. And
How's we going?
good.
Everybody's here.
Cold.
Yeah.
Sterling's here. Sean's here. I see Bernsey.
Hey, everybody, thanks for joining.
Sorry, I had to go
You had to
prepare
go
some
cook.
food.
Yeah.
So yeah, and I'm a member of the I don't have enough money to join a club, which is one that is
We'll get you there eventually.
eventually. Tim, take the T1, go to the post office and ship it to Burnsy's house, and I'll tip you $50. But here's the problem with that, Burnsy. If Tim took the T1, he wouldn't give it to anybody. He'd keep it for himself.
Thank you.
I like 734 better than 1309. Yeah, I like the 1309, but and they definitely put a lot of work into it. It's a very beautiful engine.
Yeah.
But something just classic about the 734 that I like better.
And yeah, I mean, 734 was their only steam engine for the longest time, and yeah, it just unfortunately they ran the crap out of it, and who knows if they're gonna rebuild it anytime soon. I know they just spent a lot of money with 1309, so we'll see. I hope that they are able to get the 734 running before the 1309 goes down for its flu time in 15 or so years. And Sean, no, you cannot do better than Bernsey. Like Johnny says, if I were to take it home with me, it's staying with me.
I don't think morally you could let that engine grace Sean's layout.
No, not after his IC unit took a poop.
That one I can't blame him for.
No, neither do I.
That's not his fault at all.
It's RJ.
RJ.
It's Mr. Amtrak.
Hey, RJ, thanks for joining, man.
So are you on a train right now watching us?
Here's a question for the chat. These nice layout like this, do you prefer semi-scale to help blend with the tighter curves or go full scale? So I think all of us can say something on this one in terms of scale or semi-scale and smaller layouts.
What was the question? What am I saying?
Okay.
On these sides like this, do you prefer semi-scale locomotives to help blend with the tighter curves or go full scale?
That's a really good question, actually.
So if I can run the scale, I usually end up doing it only because in the future I'm going to end up getting a full size layout anyway. So that way I'm already prepared with the engines. But I don't mind running semi-scale stuff too. So if I can get away with it, I'll try to get away with it. I can for scale. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to go first, Ken?
So the scale stuff, but honestly, it's actually not bad on Matt's layout, even though it's a smaller size layout. But the biggest locomotive that you could really run on this layout is basically like the Northern without a centipede tender. That Reading T1 has a minimum curve radius of 042 curve. And we're running it on 048, and it runs just fine on it. So, I think, the bigger like the Northerns and stuff, I think would be about the highest I would run.
yeah,
on a
Northern
tiger
is my
curve.
cap pretty much.
Yeah.
With semi-scale and scale stuff, like my layout's not huge, but it's not a small layout by any stretch of the imagination. If anybody's seen my stuff, it's a 6x10 layout with those 60 curves. And, you can't run the longest 21-inch passenger cars, but I got a consist of 15-inch shorty daylight cars from K-Line. And they just kind of look nice. It's also a matter of how you have your layout set up, what kind of scenery you got. But no, semi-scale stuff, it can look nice. Like I run the Lion Master Challenger, I've ran it. My layout, I've ran here at Matt's layout before, and it looks fine. So,
Yeah.
RG says he wish he's on a train. He's currently dog sitting. Next train trip is Thursday. Well, let us know. Take pictures, dude, and tell the dog hi, I suppose. I see a shelf. Burns, he says, I see a shelf of just war bonnets. Now I know we're at Matt's house.
That's right.
And RJ also says, I prefer scale locomotives, but you can't go wrong with rail
There
kit.
you want to see a shelf of ES44 ACs. Let's see.
It's going to take you going down.
Going down
Oh
the.
my God, look at all that BNSF down there. Jeez.
Oh boy! Look at that. Wow. I see that one unit closest to us is the natural gas unit, correct?
What now?
The one unit's the natural gas unit, I think it said.
The one from the set is the middle one.
Okay.
That's 6400. One of them, the one closest outside is the newer one with the new, the 5 horns and the 5 bells.
Right.
And the new kutak.
Which one? I think I saw one of them says that it's powered by natural gas.
Yeah, that's the newest one.
Okay.
Yeah, and then the third and the inner one is the non-powered, Lino unpowered. And then the one in the back is the newest MTH one with all the logos on it.
Yeah.
I personally think I'm looking. RGB on the 10-wheeler. You want to try and track one down. I know a couple hobby shops still have them.
Yeah.
I think Hobbytown USA and Oak Park has one still. They think they're selling theirs for a pretty decent price, actually.
Yeah. So we ran in. So I have an MTH Niagara Bell Captain, and I brought it over to Johnny's a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, it did not like those 60.
It did not like Johnny's 060 curves. The engine was fine, but the reason why I didn't like the 060 curves is MTH has every single wheel on the centipede part of the tender. All the wheels are flanged, whereas if they did the the first axle and the fourth axle on the rigid part of the tender, if they did those with flanges only and the other three without, it would have probably made it all right around the 060.
Yeah, that's just something you gotta look out for with the MTH stuff.
Yeah.
With the flange, because I know they have a similar situation with that with the FEF as well with MTH, because they have more flange wheels than the line L one. Because you can run line L one on 054, but you can't do that with the MTH one. So keep that in mind. So looking for the K-line 15-inch passenger cars for the A6. Are you looking for the streamline cars or the heavyweights? Because I thought eventually when I get my 21-inch cars, I'm probably going to sell my 15 shorties. I've had my fun with them. They look good on the small layout. Conversation. Best Chicago hobby shop. Under Berwyn's. You can see the CN482. I'm getting the bid on your trip. Well, I'm glad you watched the video and you enjoyed it. Honestly, I'm not saying this because of certain someone here, but Chicagoland is hands down my favorite. The staff are wonderful. The prices are great, and they always have a rotating inventory. There's always stuff coming in and leaving. So it's not one of those cases where you went to your local hobby shop, you leave for like a month or two, and then come back and it's still the same stuff. But there's always something new for those guys. Berwyn's beautiful too. We spent a lot of time at Berwyn when we hung out with Steve. And for those of you who haven't seen that, and are fans of Matt's channel, check me out, Audamus on YouTube, AUDAMUS. You can watch the vlog of last time he and I and a couple friends, we went around hobby shop hopping.
RJ says, quit being a simp. Well, you know what? I paid him off to just talk nice about our store over at Chicagoland. So
if I don't say nice things about Chicagoland, then Tim won't let me go in the door.
No, I'll just lock the door.
Lock the door.
If I have to, I'll have to. If he gets in and I didn't lock the door, I just have to bounce him out. That's all.
Just stand in front of the door. Sorry, we're closed. But
Yeah.
It says you guys we're closed, and then someone walks by. Hey, Tim. Hey, what about him? It's not closed for him. It's closed for you. The heavyweight cars will look good. Those are good. There's a good set on eBay right now for if you look K-Line Daylight. There's a good set of heavyweights right now for a good price. If I had my Atlantic with me right now, I'd probably buy it.
Sean, I've never kicked you out of Chicagoland.
He doesn't kick you out. He doesn't kick you out. He just gives you scowls from the back of the store.
Pretty much. I like it. Oh, this guy. Oh, it's Sean.
Sean's Owen N scale.
Yeah.
Thank you, everybody, for coming out and chatting with us and hanging out. Showing 21-inch SP cars. Yes, I am. I know there's a set on eBay right now for a very high price. If I had the money to just drop it like that, I would. But unfortunately, I dropped my money on a particular engine that you see going past the camera right now. But no, I have a couple of the Daylight 21-inch cars. I actually reviewed the Dome car. That was my first train videos. That's also on the channel. And I got the baggage car as well, which makes some people a little bit frustrated that it's 21-inch baggage car. But we don't go into that. But no, I do have 21-inch passenger cars. I have the K-Line 20th Century Limited passenger cars are part of my collection right now as well.
You know, I could make that happen. We could just cut it up about 3 inches and make it an 18-inch car if you want.
Just cut it up. Got the same GS as you, 4410. Got from Chicagoland. Oh, so you're the one who bought that. Okay, I was wondering who bought that one.
Which one?
The GS2 like I have from Chicagoland. They used to have it.
Oh, okay, the K-Line one?
No, the 4410, the 4410, that guy, the TNCC one?
Okay, I know what you're
Yeah.
talking about now.
Yeah. So if you bought it from Chicagoland, I don't know, it was in the case for a while.
Yeah.
With the M1 too.
Yeah. So I think I have a hunch who the bell captain is, but I'm not going to disclose his name. I think I know who he is.
Did he actually come in? Did you buy it online, or did you buy it online, or did you go in the store? Well, we'll talk about this off here, but
Yeah.
I'm glad you got the engine. It's beautiful. Mine needs some touching up. I need to. Mine came in a little bit rough because it came from an auction lot with no box. Yeah, I bought it for a steal though. You can't complain about the price of that. But Sid's sending me the parts for it actually.
Speaking of the one thing that the Bell Captain really wants that we have at the store is he wants the city, was it the city of Ashland or whatever sleeper? I don't remember, but there's one car that Lionel did in the 21-inch set that he wants. It's see, I know who he is.
RJ, Matt, he says, Matt, I'm really liking those interurbans.
Ah, thank you. I'm glad I found those. Those were RJ. I've been looking for those for like years. They've been on my eBay search. You know, one of those eBay searches you have for like the longest time, and you always hope it'll show up in the next morning. And it was actually in the evening, and I did a search for them really quickly, and there they were. I was like, holy cow! I was like, buy it now. It was like under MSRP, and they were new in box. They'd never been opened, so I snagged them up right away.
Yeah,
there's a South Shore one as well that I'm looking for too.
there. You should have seen. I didn't get this in the vlog, but when we were at Grandpa George's a couple of Saturdays back, Grandpa George happens to have the exact interurbans that Matt wants, except they are still sealed in the original wrapping.
Oh, I think he has the older ones.
The older ones?
He's got
Yes.
the older ones.
He's got the older ones, not the ones that have the sound that this one
Right.
has. But I would take those
So
too.
Yeah.
So the older ones are basically from the heavyweight tooling that
Yes,
they use.
correct. Yeah.
Which, it works.
Yep.
Those, you were really excited when you saw those.
Yes. I was like, oh my gosh. How much?
Yeah, sometimes it does look a little wonky to have fast track on the elevated, but I think it works well for Matt.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought about like painting them black, and I'll probably maybe try to install some railings on there. There's some folks that make railings for the outside of it, which would hide kind of the fast track. So that's kind of my plan.
That's nice though. Like the elevator loop, it really adds a lot of action to the layout too.
Yep.
Floating ballast just hurts me. Looks good though. But floating ballast is completely accurate. Just use Minecraft. My laws of physics.
That goes along with the 3 rails, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Which is the most
Although
prototypical.
subways do have 3 rails, so that is prototypical. So.
Gotta stick a vision line big boy on the elevator.
Oh boy. Talk about serious overhang with that.
I would be scared.
I would be like, you really want to do this?
I'm afraid to run like anything on an elevated track, to be honest with you.
That's
I'm afraid
not
it's gonna
like-
fall over.
Yeah.
The maintenance is so powerful, the ballast can stay in place.
They use super glue.
Yeah.
Use Gorilla Glue on all your ballast.
I was doing a test once. I actually painted one of them black, and it looked okay. It obviously looked better than the fast track gravel, but I ended up just swapping it back out because it just like, I don't know, for some reason it just didn't hit me right. So I'll work on getting some railings up, I think.
You just got such a well scenic layout, Matt. It's just fun to watch it. Well, those are nice. What's everybody up to tonight? What are you guys doing aside from watching the stream? We're listening to us.
Should have plugged this into my laptop. It's kind of dumb.
Oh well.
I know. Next time.
Next time. I think this has been pretty fun so far.
Yep.
For your first ever stream. The thing I want at Chicago is the Empire State Express. Everyone's holy grails. That Empire State Express is pretty nice. I've even waited on it myself.
Yes.
So waiting to eBay.
Yeah, my holy grail that I would want would be that that 10-car 1951 through 53 Super Chief set that we have at Chicagoland. That set I really like.
Oh, that passenger set?
Yeah,
oh my God,
that's
so
a great
nice.
set.
Yeah. I just been looking for the Blue Goose. The Blue Goose, the MTH Santa Fe Blue Goose that they made it a few times, and then I also want to find those South Shore Interurbans. Those are kind of my two things that I've been looking for. So, RJ, who wants to guess yours? Something by Amtrak? Maybe?
Or something Long Island. I don't know.
Like
No,
a
he
Janet.
wants a big boy.
Does he?
Oh, big boy?
Totally wants a big boy. He loves Western railroads.
But I think a Holy
That's
Grail would
good.
be something like that you're looking for that it's hard to find, not something that's readily available, right? Yeah, Amtrak P42. That's what
That's
I
what
thought
the
too.
belt-
Yeah, Genesis.
Yeah, that's. So, which version of the 1225 did you get? The first gen Legacy, or did you get a later Legacy one?
It's not even 1225, so it's been... Legacy 1225, that's nice.
Yeah, which one? The first generation one, or
Oh wow, that's a really good one.
that's the good. So he's got the one with the sort of smart smoke units as they had, because that's after MTH basically says, "Yo, you're copying our smoke units." Okay, Mike Wolf. Yeah, the Proto One job. I think we sold that like after I put it up on eBay. We sold that one pretty quick, I think.
Still have the MTH 280 that has to be rebuilt. Proto 3 board, goes to that sucks that I broke out of the box.
Yeah. And RJ, you never have any money to buy a Long Island Railroad G5 because you keep ordering stuff. So RJ says he would sell a kidney if one to the black market if one came up for sale.
What was RJ's?
Long Island Railroad G5.
Okay, so it's a Long Island Railroad G5. Okay. What happened? Your steamer. There's a switch right there. Maintenance time. We have a
Great. I get to open it up.
Johnny in the screen now.
Wiggle the tether and see what it does.
You want me to shut the power down?
Hey, Chris. If you got like a needle point soldering tip, we could just tack all the wires. Just gotta make sure. Yeah, Chris, we decided to do one. Yeah, RBP Chris is on.
Oh, Mr. RBP.
Hey, Chris.
Yeah. He says that he's happy to see us doing a stream.
Yeah, it's pretty fun. It's been pretty fun.
Welcome, Chris. Thanks for joining. Yeah, this was kind of we were all hanging out, and I just figured, you know what, let's do a live stream. So this is my first live stream, really. So wanted to see how it went.
It's going pretty good.
You know, get some different things that we can do next time for things that didn't work out. But so far, so good.
I think a little bit I want to switch on and put the
Okay.
title on.
That's fine. I'm
Thanks, Chris.
pulling off my T1. I wish. Now, did you order the Atlas ST40-2?
I did not, only because I actually have two Burlington Northern ST40-2s. I have two Lionel ST40-2s in Burlington Northern paint scheme.
It's a good time pestering these folks. Yep.
See,
Otherwise, I would have 100%. So
when the bell captain comes to a Chicagoland, he has a fun time pestering me like everybody else. It's like, oh boy.
You go to Chicagoland, you get some trains, and like Tim, you go home.
Uh-huh. Try to take your money, but I don't know, it never happens. Sometimes. I know he's always, every time he's there, he's always looking at that Empire set. I go, yeah, I know. I says, I wanted to, but after he sold the 2 extra 2-pack and then the Station Sounds Diner, I'm like, I don't want it anymore. Got to have the extra 3 cars.
not that we need we don't really need a giant video going here. Would rather much have the chat a little bit bigger.
I love it. What else am I supposed to do? Buy things? I don't know. Yeah, it definitely needs the Station Sounds Diner. If it had that, I think I would be more inclined to getting that set.
Sorry, did I pre-order the SW1200 at EJE? No, I didn't do the SW1200, but I did get the
Gen set, right?
no, I got the GP9, I think, from Mr. Muffin. Oh, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, Johnny and I and Matt are gonna get. We're all 3 of us are getting the Hobo Sounds boxcars.
Now, which road name are you getting, Tim?
I'm getting the Rock Island.
So Tim and Matt are getting the Rock Island.
Yeah.
And I decided to go for the Erie because everybody seems to be getting the Rock Island. So
I would have gone for the New York Central one, but the fact that Mr. Muffin is doing, but the fact that it's painted in jade green, kind of like, I don't really. I mean, that car it fits better on a 50-foot, I think, but to each its own. Sean, no. I like the Rock Island.
those sound cars are going to be a lot of fun.
Oh, yeah,
I promise some pretty good features.
Yeah, you just you take the car, you stick it on the track, and all the sounds play automatically. Yeah, Colin. I know Train World still has a couple sets of those, and I believe Charlie Rowe still has a couple of the EJ&E Shark sets. And then what was it? Charlie Rowe has both B units for it as well if you wanted the ABBA set.
So you like a remote for the Hobo box car?
No,
No?
I already said that. It's just track power. Put it on the track and it goes. So, yeah, actually, the speaker on the Hobo box cars are pretty loud. I think we got 2 of them on the layout right now, Johnny?
Oh, we have 2 freight sounds cars, so I
Yeah,
assume they do
well,
the same.
2 freights, yeah.
Yes, Walt does have the full set of the EJ and E-Sharp.
I took them out of the oven, so it's got a couple minutes to cool off.
Sounds
Ready to
good.
go.
So, like,
So honestly, with freight cars, it's never really too late per se to order. It's more so with the engines. But I would, you probably should still be able to order one of the Hobo Sounds cars from wherever, like Mr. Muffins or Charlie Rowe or whatever else. Yeah, you can still find the Freight Sounds cars regularly. Yeah, I just so happen to be lucky that I ordered a certain set that has 2 of them in it, so I'm really gonna like that. If you want to, yeah, I mean,
If you want, why don't you go grab your
yeah, if you want to like wait until they hit the stores and slick, you can, but it's always good to order and get them.
You can always bring it up later on if you want. So. All right, guys. Well, we're gonna go eat, but we might be back. So if you like this, we can start up the stream again. But we're gonna go get something to eat, and go ahead.
RJ, no, I did not order the BNSF merger set, but you and Matt can run your overpriced flat car with the fire truck together.
I bought the Hustle Muscle set. Yes. Yeah, it was a little more expensive, but I wanted the Hustle Muscle SD45, so I paid the price.
Yeah, they have the original K-Line one from like 91 or whatever.
All right, guys. Well, thanks for. I really appreciate you guys joining the live stream. Had a lot of fun. We might bring it up a little bit later on again, so just look for a notification. But otherwise, again, thank you for joining. Lessons learned for the things that I kind of figure out how to do with this live stream process. But guys, if I don't see you again tonight, have a wonderful weekend.
See you guys.
Bye-bye.